Good morning, everybody. I have never done a Facebook Live video, so this is Jamie, and I am doing my first ever Facebook Live. I was asked to do this because I just came back from a pretty spectacular weekend, and I was asked to give my 2 takeaways from the weekend. So the first one is I was sitting in a room with the number 17, number 37, and one other gentleman. Oh no, this is live. I can't stop in the middle. Anyway, so with the top income earners in the world in a certain industry. And what they said was, the first thing you have to do is make a decision, and the second thing you have to do is take action. And those of you who know me know I wrote a book, and my very first chapter was Make Decisions, and my second chapter was Take Action. But the differentiator that he made was that action, whether it's in your relationship or your health or your community or your spiritual endeavors or your business, has to actually yield results. So it can't be take action that just keeps you busy. It's action with measurable return on your investment in time or investment in money. So it was nice to be validated that I was on the right track, and incredibly essential to be reminded that the action doesn't matter unless it's yielding results. And so I took an action this weekend to travel insanely far and have 6 hours of sleep in 72 hours because the results of that investment in time of being in a small group of people with some of the world's top leaders was an opportunity I was not going to miss out on. And that was my second takeaway, is the thought of getting left behind. So a really long time ago, about 20 years ago, I had the opportunity to go hike the Grand Canyon, and I had never thought about doing it, but the fact is some other people were going to do it, and I was like, well, I'm not getting left behind. There's no way in hell you're going if I'm not going too. And the thing of it is I had never done any hiking before. So we thought we had like months and months and months to prepare, and with the way the reservations worked out, it turned out we had 6 weeks to get ready for that hike. Whoa! Okay, so for 6 weeks I had to train like a crazy person, and it was still one of the most grueling things that I have ever done, and one of the proudest things I've ever done, because I made it down and I made it back up again, and we all made it out safely. But that's the thing, is I had that same sense of urgency coming back from this weekend, that I was not going to get left behind, that I was sitting in a room full of spectacularly accomplished people, some really driven people, some hungry people, some decision makers and some action takers, and they're going. And I have that choice to make now, whether I'm going to. And the thing is, I want to share that with you and invite you to go with me. So, think about it. If you had the chance to get started when Facebook first got started, or Amazon first got started, or Microsoft first got started, and if you could know then what you know now about how amazingly successful those companies turned out to be, would you have wanted to be in early and in on the beginning and in on the inside track? And I would presume the answer is, oh, hell yeah. So that's the same boat that we're in right now, is I'm sitting on an opportunity that is ground zero. And sorry for that terrible reference. I'm in at the beginning. And my opportunity right now is to go launch a team that's also in on the beginning, and that would be you. So take away from the weekend, make a decision, take action, and that sense of getting left behind is something I do not want to experience. I don't want you to experience it either. Thank you for putting up with me on my first ever Facebook Live video when I haven't had enough sleep. Bye, everybody.